Magnificent stadium, magnificent occasion. The end is in sight for Chelsea Football Club in this marathon season, and we still don't know for sure whether or not it can be classed as a successful one. At one time or another, 8 trophies have been available to the Blues, 7 have disappeared into the clutches of others. Only one remains.
And as well, isn't it? You know, and
ball in towards Cardoso here. First header on target, or off target rather, for him on the night, and it won't be the last.
Yeah, well, that's where he's dangerous. Got to stop the crosses coming in, of course.
Loitering in the middle again. Cahill's with him. Deflection on that. It could have gone anywhere. 1 or 2 shouts for a penalty, but more from fans than players.
Yeah, and I think every time a ball goes in the box with a bit of pace and hits a player, so there is. Oh, there's a foul. There's a question mark. Big decision for the ref.
Blatant one from Nemanja Matic.
Period of possession would be good. Not when Matters on the ball though.
Oh, what a pass it was! Around about 10,000 fans of each inside the Amsterdam arena.
Difficult to break them down. I think the counter-attack has got to be.
Into Melgarejo. Cardoso on the spin, and it's fallen for Salvio here. It's a good block from Ashley Cole. It's a good job he got it in.
There's some good running off
Perez.
the ball.
Salvio. It's worked really well, this. Until the shot at the end of it, which was fairly disastrous. Charge forward here. It's brought to a halt by Oscar.
What was he doing, Ben? Why does he put a hand out there? He's got to get a yellow card.
Clever off the training ground and a low ball in that could go anywhere. Wonderful chance. 2-3 times over, and somehow Chelsea escape. With 3 different clubs. Pretty impressive. But
I'm not sure. I think he should have shot here by Mata. I think on his left
sided. Should be checks and is.
Goes out in front of the back 4. And that's why they're running at us all the time. Just need to be able to sit in front.
Referee Benfica twice and they've never won. Probably means nothing, but
absolutely nothing, Ben. All equally as good as each other. But it's all about partnership when you play as a back 2.
Mata's ball in. And here's Mata.
Oh, if Oscar leaves this, it runs clear.
One way and another. This is Oscar having a pop from distance.
Decent strike on target. Good power behind it.
Deep cross towards Gaitan. Should have volleyed it. I think Chelsea felt Ashley Cole. Precision timing. That'll be a free kick. Just looking to see if Jon Kuipers is going for the card as well in Ivanovic's direction. No, he's not. It does its job.
And I'm quite surprised at that. Can do it instead.
It's another great pass from Luiz. And Mata. To Melgarejo, nice ball. And Gaitan again, went with the outside of the left boot.
Didn't go with much conviction though, Ben. Again, they've got themselves into great positions and clears it quite comfortably.
There's a little tug on the shirt of Gaitan then by Azpilicueta just at the beginning, and no one else moving at all. But this is Lampard, who will always shoot. And he's very nearly fired Chelsea into the lead there.
It's better, isn't it? Much, much better. Well, we know Frank won't hold back.
If there are problems. Matters cross is a good one, and for once Cardoso making the run, and the ball in towards him wasn't a bad one.
Well, again, Gary Cahill's done ever so well here. You know, he's a handful, Cardoso. We already talked about him.
Gaitan. 1 added minute. Oh, and look at the burst there. That's got to be a card. Oscar was on his way then. Ezekiel Garay.
I think he knows. I think he's just got himself into the wrong position.
Sloppy start with a foul from Cole there. Azpilicueta, you may again. Oscar with him. Salvio's cross is a very dangerous one. Disappointment, but my goodness, plenty of it. Another free kick. That was a real feature of him. Not as if he was going anywhere, Oscar Cardoso. Another one now as well. And Ramirez
to get something on it. Thankfully, again, the shot is poor, but that's a sign from Benfica.
Good pass. Cardoso's made it his. Perez is there, he's not the only one. There's Rodrigo arriving as well in there. Yossi Benayoun says it went out of play. Gaitan's ball in! No flag! Yes, there is. Goodness me, Chelsea appealed, then it went up.
You know, we've not played well. That's a free kick. We've not played well. We have allowed them a lot of opportunities.
He's been good at it. He's got to another final here, but his side at second best, you'd have to say. Not miles off, but definitely second best.
Yeah, isn't he?
Torres has done well there. Flag is up against Ramirez. Arthur got there anyway.
Yeah.
You wanted him to play that ball all along, but Ramirez with 2 to hit in the middle. Oscar making the run. Mata will get there. Gaitan. It's a deep cross, and round the back was Salvio.
Yeah, difficult position to score from, but again, free inside. And the check is quite comfortable there.
Torres is in here. Fernando Torres scores! Chelsea strike first in Amsterdam, and it is the much maligned Fernando Torres with his 6th goal in this year's competition, and this one's the biggest of the lot. They've been under the cosh, and we know what happens when Torres gets the first goal in a game. He's normally a real live wire. I think there might be a card here for Lewis, we shall see, but it's certainly in a lovely position. It's Mata.
Have got to be careful, we've got to run at them a lot more.
There is a long old time to go here. Oscar getting stuck in.
It's got to be a free kick to us. He's done well there, Oscar.
John is on, young Dutchman as there's Cardoso. Clever little ball. Benfica want a penalty. And they've got one.
Well, it was a handball, there was an outstretched hand. Whether it was inside or outside, I'm not too sure, Ben.
Cardoso against Czech. Big moment. Big equaliser. Benfica back on terms.
Well, looks like Cardoso's got cracked from striking that. Strikes it sweetly enough.
Final. Now one in the final. Mata. Ramirez is onside this time. Chelsea will hope to keep it that way. Ramirez drew the foul from Mata. He knew it was coming.
That's got to be a yellow card for me.
Matic
has got away with it.
Mata. Good ball. Torres turns him again and wants a penalty. Bjorn Kuipers says no.
I think if he goes down initially, he'll get it. But I think he's taken an extra step. And I think because of that,
Lewis out again, and you know he's got the beating of him. Torres, not a good ball. It's Cardoso here. It's a dipper, and it was a beauty, and it was definitely heading in. And it's a top-class save from a top-class keeper.
It's a decent strike. I just think Ivanovic gets caught trying to get across in front of
Ramirez. Goes it alone. Gets the corner via Lewis out.
Yeah, great running off the ball by the lads there to get into the box.
Flick on, very dangerous. Lewis out heads clear. Free kick whipped in. They lost at the weekend. It's a foul on Luiz there.
I think he's struggling, David Luiz. We talked about him before the other day. Not too sure. That's a great header. Oh no, referee. That's a super header.
Tremendously well. And the shot is fired in. It's off the woodwork.
What a strike. What a shot this is. Absolutely brilliant by Frank Lampard.
And Almeida up from the back. Almost. Mata's back heel almost picked out Torres. Foul. Final minute. Ivanovic! It's there! Branislav Ivanovic wins the Europa League for Chelsea Football Club. Stunning drama right at the death in Amsterdam.
Absolutely wonderful. You can't write the script, can you? It's a free header.
Towards Cardoso. He might get there. How has it stayed out?
There's some desperate defending in there.
Ivanovic, the last action hero, and Chelsea have won the Europa League again in the most dramatic of circumstances, just like Munich last year. Extraordinary, Clive Walker.
It's unbelievable. As I said before, you can't write the script. This is something that dreams are made of. You don't see cup finals like this very often for many periods of the game.
The Europa League winners for 2013. It's a beautiful trophy, and it's coming to Stamford Bridge. Blue is the colour in Amsterdam.